off and running on Oaklawn Handicap Day 2025. Chrome Runner stumbled badly at the break, and he's last early. Magic Mover up on the lead today. Nacho Bar a little bit keen, taking the second position. Rock Solo getting outside as they go into the first turn run. Iron sharpens iron alongside of him. Space of 2.5 to Haunted Flame. Rebel Moon are side by side, and Capaluca makes it a party of 3. They're a length and a half better than Fast Joker, and a space of 4 to Chrome Runner, who's at the back of the field after the bad beginning. 3/4 of a mile to go. They've settled into stride, and Magic Mover finds himself in front in a good rhythm too. Leads by a length from Nacho Bar, still on a hold. Iron sharpens iron down on the inside third. Rock Solo back in the 4th position. Capaluca making an early bid. There he goes, passing runners. Capaluca quickly to be level second with Nacho Bar. He's just a half length off of Magic Mover. Approaching the half-mile pole. Rock Solo still in the 4th position with Iron sharpens iron. They're 2 lengths off the top 3, who are now across the track going into the turn. Gap of 3 to Rebel Moon. Fast Joker is next. Haunted Flame has dropped back to the second last position. Chrome Running did no running today as they round the far turn. Magic Mover gets a breather at the half-mile pole. He lost the lead momentarily, comes back on again, and reclaims position on the front end. Capaluca trying to stick to him here. Nacho Bar calls it an afternoon. Iron sharpened iron is sent along 3 wide. Rock Solo right behind the leaders. He's in with a good shot. Here comes Rock Solo down the center. Magic Mover asked for his best. Down the center, Rock Solo continues a run towards the front runner here. Iron sharpens iron is 3rd, furlong to go. Magic Mover drifting out here, maintains a narrow lead. Rock Solo's trying to tag him on the outside, continues to grind away. Does Rock Solo, grabs the lead. Rock Solo scores in the opener. Photo for second. I think Magic Mover held off Iron sharpens iron and Haunted Flame, who is 4th. We're ready to go. And we're off. Good beginning for all. Golden Luna in the middle of the field, prominent, up on the pace. Drill's Little Man has to take up when in tight behind horses, drops to the back. Golden Luna now being swallowed up by a wall of horses on both sides here. Brighter Days Ahead on the inside. Narrow lead on Mr. Puck, who's there to engage as well. Golden Luna is 3 deep on the course. Cloud Without Rain in the 3 path right there. But it's Brighter Days Ahead who's got a length lead now on Cloud Without Rain. Mr. Puck concedes the lead 3rd with Golden Luna. Veil is deep going into the turn, just 2.5 lengths behind. Hey Eugene is joining him. Gap of a length and a half or 2 to Summer Splash. Born Flawless is giving way between horses. Principe Carlo outside of that pair, and a huge gap to Drill's Little Man, who's well out of it as they hit the top of the lane. Cloud Without Rain. Brighter Days Ahead even. Golden Luna in the 3 path is shaken up coming off the turn. Needs to do more. Gets drifted wide coming off the turn. Mr. Puck staying on the rail for the final 3/16. Brighter Days Ahead in front. Mr. Puck trying to move forward on the inside in a little bit of a tight spot. Needs to quicken. Golden Luna's there. Here comes Principe Carlo down the center of the course. Brighter Days Ahead still in front. Golden Luna. Principe Carlo down the center is charging fast, and he's going to get it. Principe Carlo wins over Golden Luna. Brighter Days Ahead, and 4th was Mr. Puck. And we're off. Avery's Mischief was slow to go. Rational Theory on the lead early with Tempting Eve. They share the top spot, and Coaster is 3 deep right off of them. A length and a half to Mom's Palace in the 4th position. 2 back to Avery's Mischief, who is a little bit slow out of the gate, takes the second last spot from the first-time starter Olympic Star as they head down the backstretch. Tempting Eve, a neck in front. Rational Theory hounding from the outside. They're a length and a half clear of Coaster running in 3rd. Shown More Rain as they go into the far turn to pick up the pace just a little bit, but she grabs a hold of the bit. 3 wide, getting a little bit closer now. Gap of 3 to Avery's Mischief. Olympic Star passing Mom's Palace, who drops to the back. Around the far turn, there goes Coaster on the outside, making her move to the front. Rational Theory between horses tries to hang around. Tempting Eve back to third on the inside. The others need to get going. Avery's Mischief trying to rally on, gets to the outside. They're down the lane. Coaster has passed Rational Theory, and Tempting Eve, who begins to struggle now. Avery's Mischief trying to pick up pieces late, but with a furlong to go, Coaster opens up. She's 3, now 4 clear with Luis Saez, 16th left. Coaster, a runaway win to break the maiden here. It's Coaster drawing away. The daughter of Vacoma, 6 lengths ahead at least at the finish. 3-way go for the second spot. It got tight. Avery's Mischief, Tempting Eve, and Rational Theory.
Experience the excitement of horse racing with Oaklawn Anywhere. If you're an Arkansas resident, you can watch and wager on horse racing from around the globe, whether you're at home or on the go, with any smartphone, laptop, or tablet, anytime, anywhere. Download the free Oaklawn Anywhere app and register for a sign-up bonus. With access to past performances, live video, race replays, and expert handicapping data, you're always in the know with no subscription fees. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere. Exclusively available to Arkansans. Right, Max? Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Hey, Sophie, want to know the speed figures, class ratings, and pace numbers of every horse running today? What about the past performances? How about watching a replay? Want to place a bet?
I already did, Nancy, on the Oaklawn Anywhere app. Do you want to know the dam and sour of every horse running today? What about their workout records? What about jockey and trainer stats? What about track bias stats?
Where'd you find that?
The Oaklawn Anywhere app updated. You're such a boomer. Give me your phone. I can't believe you didn't know that there's everything from favorite win percentages to run style stats and median win payouts. I mean, there's a lot more on here too.
Deposit some funds into my account while you're at it and let's make some money. Oaklawn Anywhere makes my job a lot easier.
Watch, learn, and wager on racing around the world with the Oaklawn Anywhere app.
Our season
never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. Mina gets the first call of the race. Darrow is prominent in the early stages. Here comes Mambrino to be part of the action on the lead. Jokestar there as well. Darrow with the lead as they go into the first turn run. Jokestar between horses. Mambrino is 3 deep on the course, now tucking over. Mambrino, Darrow stride for stride with Jokestar right off of them, running in the third position. Mina a little bit keen, taking the third position with Jokestar. Gun Party to the inside of him. Then comes Black, White, and Gold running on the outside within 4 lengths of the lead. In the white cap, Daily Grind is next. Dansimo is second to last, and Imperial Gun gets shuffled to the back of the field. He's 7 lengths off the lead. They're down the backstretch, a contentious tempo, and it's a compact group here. The leader, Darrow, by a neck. Mambrino there on the outside has been hounding throughout. Mina, third now, a length off the top two. Then comes Gun Party getting closer. Between horses is Jokestar, another length and a half to Black, White, and Gold with Daily Grind as they corner. They're only 3 lengths off the lead. A joint third last. Gap of a length and a half for 2 to Dansimo. Riding the rail around the far turn. Imperial Gun has yet to pass a runner as they round the far turn. Mina creeping in closer. He's in the 3 path. Comes looking for the lead with Darrow, who's down on the inside here. On the far outside, Daily Grind is unleashed. There he goes 4 wide as the early leaders start to give way. Daily Grind, narrow lead here on Mina, who tries to keep pace with him. Jokestar's coming down the center of the track with a ferocious rally, and Jokestar blew to the front. Jokestar drawing away now. He's 2 ahead. Now he's 3 ahead with about a 16th to go. Mina, Daily Grind second and third. Gun Party is next, and Imperial Gun, but Jokestar ran 5th in the King's Plate on synthetic. He loved the dirt today. Jokestar wrapped up, won for fun. Mina second, Gun Party third. Daily Grind was 4th. We're ready to go. And we're off. Faust bobbled a little bit, recovers very quickly. Town Hero has to steady off of heels, drops to the back. Improbable Luck showing speed from the inside post, strides in front by about a half length early. Fanatical runs in second. Stiglitz is third. The Gray Faust within a length and 3/4 of the lane, gap of 2.5 lengths to 13 G's. Energized shuffle back to big midfield with between horses Flawless Beast. There's a gap of 2 lengths back to Sports Hero. Then comes Septimus, who's second to last, and Town Heroes at the back as they go into the far turn. Improbable Luck into the turn, the leader a half length from Fanatical, who's chasing hard from the outside second. Stiglitz 3 wide, getting closer third. Faust is fourth as the top 3 line up. He's right behind the leaders, getting towards the outside for the final quarter mile. 13 G's is next, and then behind horses is Town Hero. He's got to get going, 7 behind. Energized not picking up the pace. Looks like the sprint distance wasn't great for him today. They're down the lane here. Fanatical in front. Alongside is Stiglitz. Outside Faust has gotten a good trip to come and pick him up if he's good enough. 3 driving for the line with a 16th to go. Fanatical. Here's Faust on the outside. Between them is Stiglitz. Stiglitz is going to win at 18-1. Stiglitz pulls off the upset. Fanatical's second, Faust third, and 13 G's was fourth. And we're off. Good beginning. Caldera asks for speed. Him is naturally quickest from the inside, though. He strides to a narrow edge early here. First division second. Caldera takes a hold third. Instant Replay right behind him. The 2 favorites third and fourth as they come by us for the first time. Pretty capable on a hold. A little bit keen, taking the 4th position away from Instant Replay. And Hot Gunner, the shipper from Texas, can see them all as they round the clubhouse turn. Him, Luis Saez, carving out the fractions in the bathhouse row. A length and a tail ahead. First division runs in second. Caldera third with Pretty Capable. They're even now. A length and a half to Instant Replay. He's on a snug hold. 4 off the pace and a gap of 3 to Hot Gunner as the 6 runners charge up the backstretch. Him rationing his speed today under Saez. 3/4 of a length ahead now. First division a little bit closer. Not going all that fast down the backside now. They're in a good gallop. Caldera third, perched on the outside 3D. Pretty Capable stays on the rail. Then Instant Replay and Hot Gunner. So not much change in the order here as they approach the far turn run. It's him with a half mile to go. Length in front of first division. Caldera third, within range, 2 off the pace. Another length and a half to Pretty Capable. Instant Replay draws even with him, has 4 lengths to make up space and another 4 to Hot Gunner as they round the far turn. Him a neck in front of first division, turning up the pressure. Caldera sent along, and here's Instant Replay, 4 wide on the scene. Those 4 coming to the top of the lane, trying to line up here. It's him who cuts the corner with first division, running a big one. Instant Replay being asked to do more, needs to do more as first division has a narrow lead. Him on the inside, fighting hard, holding the inside spot. Caldera third, not picking it up. Instant Replay as well, 16 to go. First division in front. Now Instant Replay is leveling off, and here he comes. Instant Replay, Caldera moving with him, but it's Instant Replay to win the bathhouse row. Instant Replay, he needed that whole 1 1/8 to get it. He got it, though, over Caldera, first division, and him.
Are you ready for this? 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 Are you ready? Are you ready for this? 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 Are you
Welcome to Oaklawn, where every arrival marks the beginning of a memorable stay. From the moment you walk through our doors, Oaklawn's dedicated team is committed to exceeding your expectations. Our concierge is ready to welcome you by tailoring your ideal escape. Indulge in the amenities of our resort and immerse yourself in Oaklawn's cabana-lined pool, the perfect place to soak up the sun. Allow us to personalize a retreat for rejuvenation at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star spa. Conveniently located inside Oaklawn, the Astral Spa offers a comprehensive menu of therapies designed to delight the modern-day spa enthusiast. Explore a new level of luxury at Oaklawn, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Your haven to stay, play, and get away. Discover the charm of Hot Springs and check into Oaklawn, your ultimate destination. At Oaklawn, we're all about getting you closer to the action no matter where you are.
And we have 2 apps to keep you in the game.
You can bet on your favorite teams with Oaklawn Sports.
Or you can bet on your favorite horses with Oaklawn Anywhere.
Whether you're home or on the go, Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports gives you a safe and secure platform to get in on the action with thousands of wagering options right at your fingertips.
Oaklawn Sports is available anywhere in the state of Arkansas.
Where you can bet on your favorite teams or players in a variety of sports, including in-game proposition betting.
Oaklawn Anywhere is the horse racing app exclusively for Arkansas residents,
Where you can watch and wager on all the top races from Oaklawn,
along with year-round races from coast to coast and around the globe.
whether you're at the track, on the go, or at home.
The excitement is always within reach.
With Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports.
Oaklawn is your gateway to stay connected to the sports and horse racing that you love.
Up your game with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app, and wager anytime, anywhere with Oaklawn Anywhere. Download both today from the App Store or Google Play. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Sports and Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And they're off, losing the rider there. We need a favor. Rocco Bowen on the ground. He's conscious, but pretty shaken up there. We need a favor is out of the race. So they go towards the first turn run, and Ripped is on the front end here. Leads by a neck from Fairfield Bay. They're on the outside pressing the issue. Sushi Man, the long shot, third. Tap into this right behind him. Fever Night down on the inside, fifth with La Hooligan. Space of 2 to Super Cruise. And Global Quote at the back will attempt to do his best running later. That loose horse outside of the field trying to pass the whole field here. We'll keep an eye on him. And Rocco Bowen, who is off the course here. Good to see that. So they make their way up the back stretch here. That loose horse in the front of the field. So we come to the lead. It's Ripped, setting the tempo here. 1.5 lengths in front, almost 2 on Fairfield Bay. Pumped upon now in the second spot. Sushi Man outside of him. Tap into this, patiently ridden, being joined by Fever Night. And between them is La Hooligan. Super Cruise, still second to last. Global Quote has yet to pass a runner as they go into the far turn. Ripped, 3 furlongs to go. 1.5 lengths in front. Tap into this. The gray is making his move, claiming second, and there goes Super Cruise on the outside. Unleashed, he's 4 wide, but Super Cruise is flying on the grandstand side, coming to the top of the lane. Tap into this, being joined by Super Cruise, and these two are together in the swing off the corner here. Super Cruise on the outside. Tap into this, trying to hang tough with him, but Super Cruise has the narrow edge here. Tap into this, switching leads. He's second, getting towards the rail. Super Cruise, just like in his last race, he's a little bit green, trying to lug in here. Tap into this is second. La Hooligan third. 16th to go. Super Cruise 1.5 lengths in front of Tap into this. And La Hooligan, it's Super Cruise to win it under Christian Torres. Tap into this was second. La Hooligan third. Fever Night fourth. And Laroff having to take up sharply at the break was Spicy Delight, the long shot. Benny K and Susie, too, Per usual, flashing her front-running speed. Brooklyn Drew keeping tabs on her, a neck apart as they head down the back stretch. First Hill getting closer, third. A gap of 2 to a line of 3. Little Blaze, insightful miss, and managing mischief in the middle. Another 4 back to Pop Arena. Mo for us and Ready for Trouble. That leaves Spicy Delight to trail the field. They're sizzling on the lead, going at a very fast pace. Benny K and Susie 2. Brooklyn Drew stride for stride as they round the far turn. A length and a half to First Hill in the third position. 2.5 more to Little Blaze in fourth, Patiently Ridden. She's 2.5 clear of Insightful Miss, has come under a hard ride here. Then comes Mo for us right behind, being asked to pick up the pace. Pop Arena's getting into it now. Pop Arena within 4 lengths of the lead as they come off the turn. Benny K and Susie 2, and the White Blaze has the lead. Now Little Blaze is asked for her best, takes second, wheels to the outside and comes with a run. And here comes Pop Arena down the center of the track like a rocket. And Pop Arena with a 16th to go has taken over and draws away for a convincing win. 3 wins for the Ron Moquette barn. Pop Arena gallops. Little Blaze second. Benny K and Susie 2 was third. Mo for us fourth.
This is my Oaklawn.
Looking for a win? When you sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, there's an easy way to score a $150 bonus, and it's as simple as placing your next bet. Here's how it works. You sign up, place your bets because that's the fun part, and for every $200 you wager in the first 30 days, Oaklawn gives you $50. $50? Yes. Just keep placing your bets to reach $150 in bonus cash. Easy, right? Every time you hit the $200 mark, you'll get your bonus credited in the next 3 business days. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, place your bets, and start collecting your bonus. It's as easy as it sounds. Remember, the thrill of racing is always at your fingertips with Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere, Arkansas's exclusive link to worldwide racing. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. Viney gets the first call. Here comes Willie Cutts to be part of the action. These two are together with Tiz Marcus, not far off either, nor is Hicko in the 4-path moving up to come and contest that contested pace down the backstretch run. 3 across the track. Hicko narrow lead on Viney, and Willie Cutts, Tiz Marcus backing away in third on the rail. Gap of 3 to God's Country. Then comes Arcoma. 409 is next on the outside out of harm's way. He's 2 better than Colestone and Mr. Butch going into the turn. Personal Jet is next. Gap of 2.5 to Golden City Street, who drops to the back. Piercy Road has passed him as they round the far turn. Battle on the lead. Hicko on the outside in the 3-path. Neck in front of Viney. On the inside, it's Tiz Bluff, who's right there coming to the top of the lane. God's Country circling the field. He's 4 wide making his move as they come to the top of the lane. God's Country after Hicko coming down the stretch here. Far outside is 409. He's kicking it in. Hicko in trouble. Now losing that lead to God's Country. 409 down the center. Hicko's not done. Coming back. 3 across as they hit the 16th pole. 409 on the outside. 409 God's Country. Hicko's still there. It's 409. 409 got it by a narrow margin over Hicko, God's Country, and Tiz Marcus. And we're off. Good start for all. Miss Martini won the break. Here's Quantum Burst moving up to come in, challenge, and take the lead away with Dare to Fly. And Princess Aaliyah, who's on a hold right now, third. Miss Martini shuffled back as they go into the first turn run, drops to the back. Legal Empress parked outside of her as they corner. Anonyma in the meantime. She's between horses within 2 lengths of the lead, and Jenkins down at the rail. A compact group sorts themselves out. It's Quantum Burst, Flavian Pratt on the lead by about a half length here. Dare to Fly, Irad Ortiz Jr., they're pressing from the outside. There's a line of 3 right behind them. Jenkin, the gray Princess Aaliyah, and Anonyma, who's between that pair. Another length and a half or 2 to Miss Martini and Legal Empress, still tightly clumped as they head down the backstretch. Remember, this race will end at the 16th pole here. Quantum Burst, neck in front of Dare to Fly. Anonyma wedges through between horses to make it 3 across the track as they're halfway home. Gap of 2 now to Princess Aaliyah. She's niggled along a little bit. Jenkin patiently ridden on the rail. Miss Martini still at the back with Legal Empress as they go into the far turn. Anonyma, Quantum Burst. Quantum Burst under a ride. Anonyma easily breezes up alongside. It appears she's got horse between horses. Dare to Fly still in with a shot. She's right there 3 deep. Princess Aaliyah in an all-out drive coming to the top of the lane. She's tipping 4 wide. Miss Martini next as they wheel for the judge here. Far outside, Dare to Fly has taken a short lead from Anonyma, who's sticking to her from the inside, and Princess Aaliyah is grinding away. Here she comes, Princess Aaliyah down the center for Luis Saez. It's the granddaughter of winning colors for the coach, D. Wayne Lucas. Princess Aaliyah, a Valley of the Vapors Stakes winner. Dare to Fly was second, Quantum Burst, Anonyma third and fourth. And we're off in the Oaklawn Handicap. Tarantino got squeezed a little bit coming out of there. Is going to stalk the pace of the first 16th of a mile, the longest shot in the race. Go West, go on the lead with Skippy Longstocking, who's prominent. These two together with 1 lap to go. Banishing will stalk the pace today. He's third with First Mission. Alexander Helios, 4 lengths off the speed as they charge into the first turn run. Disarm, Red Route 1 is stablemate there next with Tarantino, who's in the 3 path outside of the 2 Aspis and Winchell runners. Approaching the backstretch. Go West Go leads by a half length. Skippy Longstocking pressing, and he will concede the lead though on the hip of that front runner. Length and a half to Banishing in the 3rd position. First Mission gets a good trip. Ground saving trip on the first turn. He's inside. 2 off the pace in the Godolphin Blue. Another length to Alexander Helios. Shown more rain here approaching the half-mile pole. Gap of 3 to Red Route 1 under some pressure already with Disarm and Tarantino as they're halfway home. Skippy Longstocking on the lead. Go West Go already dropping back. He's done. Skippy Longstocking into the turn with Banishing, who's sticking to him. And these two are together. Alexander Helios getting closer third. First Mission behind the leaders, still saving ground as they round the far turn. The others have got to get going as they round the turn. Banishing, Ricardo Santana Jr. have a head lead. Skippy Longstocking, Irad Ortiz Jr. asking him for more. And these two come off the turn together. Alexander Helios third. First Mission still looking for room. He's going to come in through between horses now. Down the lane, Banishing's in front. First Mission's got dead aim on him, though. Skippy Longstocking, he's beaten on the rail third. Here comes First Mission on the inside of Banishing to snatch the lead away. And it's First Mission drawing clear, edging away for an Oaklawn Handicap win. Flavian Pratt and First Mission win the Oaklawn Handicap over Banishing, Skippy Longstocking, and fourth was Disarm. And Leroff. Strike Ridge tardy from the inside post. Warmu on the lead with Brahms Image. Nikolai's not far off as well. Nikolai head in front of Brahms Image. These two hook up, putting a length on Al's Romeo. Strato off the speed today, running a joint fourth now, along with Al's Romeo. The Gray War Mule's there, $2 Eddie between horses. Gap of 3 back to Zippy Mark, shaken up with a half mile to go. Campisi just passed him. Time and Beyond getting by there next, and Strike Ridge after the slow break is last. First, Brahms Image into the turn, a half length. Nikolai, they're on the outside applying the heat. A length and a half back to Al's Romeo, gets a breather, comes back on again. $2 Eddie shaken up behind the leaders, getting into the 3 path. Al's Romeo, 4 wide, approaching the top of the lane. War Mule right behind the pace setters, searching for racing room. Brahms Image done. Nikolai still in front. Here comes Al's Romeo on the grandstand side. Asks for his best. Strato even farther out as they wheel for the judge in the nightcap on Oaklawn Handicap Day. Nikolai in front. Outside it's Strato. Al's Romeo between them. Grandstand side. Strike Ridge has run a huge race from last. He's got to catch Al's Romeo, who takes off. Al's Romeo by 2. Al's Romeo, Shea Stewart with 2 wins today. Alberto Puzak aboard. Strike Ridge second. Strato third. Across the finish. And fourth, I believe, was Zippy Mark just ahead of Nikolai.